What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It is the 4th of November. Early in the morning here, we are taking a look at the markets. We're looking at Aerodrome Finance slash the United States dollar. This is a daily chart, and this is the Coinbase price data. It is 3:09 a.m. on the East Coast. We have Aerodrome Finance basically flat up 0.27. We have Bitcoin's down $200, and we had a decent bounce yesterday off of the neckline of this head and shoulders for Aerodrome. Let's take a deeper dive into that here. Welcome to the channel, all the new subscribers. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate all the people who continue to view the channel. Hope everybody's doing okay out there. So this is a very zoomed in approach here. We are looking at the head and shoulders neckline. We're going to talk about that. Here is our neckline. So we have our left shoulder over here, and we have our right shoulder over here. Our neckline continues up. So yesterday's move, we hit a low of 1049, and that bounced off the neckline. I had a viewer essentially ask, since we bounced, can we basically disregard the head and shoulders here? And essentially the answer is no. At least I wouldn't. This is pretty common. I've seen bounces like this, and you can see so far today we have basically an inside day. It's very quiet. I think the path of least resistance is to the downside. So I think these markets, unless we get some, great news or we have a major bounce in the markets, then of course we could rally here. But again, I think the path of least resistance for the market for Aerodrome is to the downside. I do think we'll see some kind of a break here. Part of me hopes we don't get that, so people don't get hurt here, the long-term investors who won't liquidate their positions. But, I don't have control over that. So, excuse me, we have a motorcycle going by here. Sorry about that. Had a motorcycle go by at 3:12 in the morning, and it's very loud. So just let's keep our eye on that neckline. Again, I think the path of least resistance, which is usually where the market will go, is to the downside, breaking through this neckline. Whether this makes a move, which seems very extreme, but of course anything is possible, makes a move all the way down to roughly like, let's see here, that would be like a full 60 cents, 61 cents. I mean, that's just what the pattern tells us. The pattern tells us that we could see a move down 40+% to this 60 mark here. Essentially where the breakout took place back here. So it'd be basically a big old retest of that. That's possible. I don't know what will happen here, of course. We're going to see some major market meltdown if we see Aerodrome back down here. But that's just the depth of our head here tells us that, hey, if we get a break here, we could be trending down, to these levels. So that is that. Basically, it's Monday. Let's watch the neckline here. Let's see how let's see how we trade today, and if we continue to hold above this neckline. The neckline price today, basically the same as yesterday. Right around like 105. 105 would be where that is. And, hey, if we get a break below that, we have 104.8 support, 98.224 support, 95.812 support, and the list goes on and on to the downside. Where it stops is anybody's guess. I could probably get a little bit of a closer idea of where it would likely at least bounce, and it's probably around the 85. But again, the the initial target for the head and shoulders. A full play would be bringing you down all the way back down here to 60. So we'll see, guys. We'll see what happens. Again, just be aware of what's possible and hope for the best. Hopefully, hey, hopefully we rally. But again, I think the path of least resistance is to the downside for the market at the moment. Bitcoin is trying to find support at 68,748. It's having a struggle. Keep your eye on that. And we'll be back, guys. Thanks. If you are not yet subscribed, join us. Of course, not financial advice, and we'll catch you guys down in the comments. Share these videos far and wide, and I appreciate it. You guys have a great day.